What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. This is episode 35 of Split Screen. Yes, tonight is Friday night. Yeah, I know. I've taken a break. Yes, I know. But I love this way too much, regardless of... you can't hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. Of course you can't hear me. Of course you fucking can't hear me. You can't hear me. Hold on. We're going to figure it out. Hold on. Yes. I am muted. There it is. Hello. Hi. There it is. Hi. All right. So let me try this again. Hi, this is episode 35 of Split Screen. Of course, I am Jordan Beach. We are taking a little bit of a break doing the other content, normal streaming stuff that I do on this platform. But I love this program and this show and just doing it in general. So I'm glad that we can still do it, have a good time. Putting this on every Friday. You can catch us at 9 p.m. Eastern time occasionally. Of course, we're running about 17 minutes late tonight, but that's okay. We're going to be doing some hot takes on the upcoming episodes, so I hope you guys are down for that. I don't know if they're hot takes, if they're not hot takes, if they're lukewarm takes. It doesn't matter, but it's going to be something we might find controversial, so we're going to go through with that. That being said, let me introduce the other lovely gentleman of the show. Hermes, how the heck are you, buddy?
Doing good. Hello, everybody. 35 episodes each, and we're still having tech issues. Isn't that great?
People, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think people are gonna think that it's just part of the show, right? I think it's just like we're doing
it's just a bit.
Yeah, it's just a bit. It will never die. But Hermes, what have you been up to, man?
I've been checking out a lot of games. I've been streaming more over on Hermes Akumu at Twitch.tv.
Yes.
And yeah, playing Dark Souls. I've been playing some Project Zomboid off screen and with Captain Rockab tonight. So
hey,
it'll be a lot of fun.
There you go. Good shit.
Stuff going on.
Good stuff. Oh, that's a good man right there too, though. That's a good dude. That's a great dude. So let's go in. Let's hop into it because I know we actually have quite a few talking points that I wanted to get to this week. You put some in. And just overall cool shit to talk about. It's not like when I look at this, the scale of the news, it's not huge by any means, but it's like cool little stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff that at least can start a conversation and get something into. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, you can always catch us live on twitch.tv/TheJordanBeach. We're live every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out and chat like George's and of course Fiction. We'd love to have you guys and it'll be a good time. And more content from me personally will be coming out later. I am going to be putting up a new video on YouTube. It is going to be the Dying Light 2 Thoughts video. So be on the lookout for that as well. But that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. This one I'm very excited about. It's the first one I have on the list. Okay, so I'm very excited, but I'm very easy to please. So I know there's a ton of concern for people with this, and let's just get into it. But this is going to be the Bioshock film and potential cinematic universe being made with Take-Two Interactive and Netflix. I think everybody knows and understands. I'm a pretty big Bioshock fan. It's probably my favorite game of all time. I'm excited about this. And I'm not even like, oh, I'm concerned because what if Netflix has done with live action other stuff and all that kind of things. I'm not worried because I know there's going to be stuff that I enjoy. It's going to be somebody else's vision of a video game that I absolutely adore. So I'm not going to be taking it like absolutely too serious. Right. But real quick, running through just this brief article from Joshua Riviera from Polygon. Netflix is making a Bioshock movie is the title. Let me go ahead and switch over to this one. Nope, this one.
Wow,
that one. There it is. You look like you're coming out of the Multiverse of Madness right there.
I know, right?
Also, that's
a whole nother.
Yeah. That's on. It's on there. It's on the list.
Okay, good. Good.
So Big Daddy coming for your streaming account is what it says here. Again, Polygon for Joshua Riviera from them. Netflix has announced plans to make a Bioshock movie. The company said via Twitter on Tuesday. The streaming service released no further details, saying that only it, 2K Games, 2K parent company to Take-Two Interactive have reached an agreement to produce a film adaptation of the renowned video game franchise Bioshock. The movie will be produced by 2K and Vertical Entertainment, production company that worked on big studio horror films over the past 20 years, from The Ring to It. Pretty solid, horror movies, because, it is technically has some horror bits to it, right? Some horror, elements to the game itself. So this is the first time Bioshock has flirted with the big screen. Previously, Pirates of the Caribbean and The Ring director Gore Verbinski was attached to the big budget film project that fell apart between the late 2000s and early 10s, near the height of the franchise's popularity. Not a lot to go off of it, but it is something that I wanted to say and just bring up, because it's anything Bioshock news related anymore is going to be big deal for me. I know Bioshock's pretty popular, so this is kind of really, really cool. I know that there's been reports and rumors that Bioshock 4, as far as the development of the game, is in big trouble and kind of in a writing limbo right now. So any content I can get from Bioshock, I'm absolutely down for. So I also, and I don't think if you remove Bioshock from it and it was just a video game franchise that has at least three games that have been released and done successfully, pretty successful, I would say, I would still be excited, right? Because I just love the idea that video games are hitting different mediums, and it's video game films have never been well received, or even they haven't done. I don't know if they've made money. I'd have to go back and research all that, but they have definitely, at least to see them come out, just makes me excited. And I don't know if you feel the same way, or if you're concerned about, them taking one medium and putting it into another.
Yeah, no. As far as Bioshock is concerned, and I guess stuff along those lines, it's so new to me personally that anything is going to be good, because I don't have a preconceived notion going into it.
Right. So you don't have any reservations oh, they better do this, or it's not going to work, or
right. Exactly.
They better have this big moment.
What to expect. Right.
I understand. So that's kind of, but also I think for me, and this isn't everybody's, because, people are passionate about certain things that they love. I approach the same thing with Star Wars. Huge Star Wars fan. A lot of people don't like the last trilogy. I could sit there and say I didn't like it, but I enjoyed myself. I went in with the right mindset. I think is just hey, it's Star Wars. I get more of it. Let's just enjoy it, right? And at least try the best that I can and not nitpick as much as possible. So I think that's the same direction I would go with this. But like I said, not a lot of huge news, but a lot of cool things to talk about this week. A big one for us next is going to be the Cyberpunk. Absolutely finally gets the next gen gameplay on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and I believe S as well. I have heard a ton of good things regarding this. But first, Cyberpunk 2077 next gen gameplay for the PS5 and Xbox Series S, again coming from Polygon. This is Michael McWhorter. So thank you, Michael McWhorter, for this article. Next gen console update. It is a version of the game optimized for PS5 and Xbox Series X. Will arrive patch 1.5 for the open world first person action RPG developed by CD Projekt Red. Announced during a live stream on Tuesday, the studio released first gameplay footage of Cyberpunk 2077 running on Sony and Microsoft's current gen consoles, and promised gameplay updates and new DLC are coming to all versions of the game. Have you hopped back in yet, Hermes?
I have not yet.
Right.
I'm going to.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what the game should have been all along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think I told you this joke as we talked throughout the week, was I saw on Twitter when the patch was actually released, and it was happy the day Cyberpunk should have been a released day, right? And it's that's exactly I think how everybody felt. And I know for you and I both, though, we kind of have this collective agreement where we think the game was solid. The game was very, very good, right? We enjoyed it.
The story was there.
Right. Yeah.
The mechanics were not.
Right. And I think the gameplay wise, I think still it plays the same. What I've heard is the city is absolutely alive. Like there is so many random events going on. There's like police chases there. If it's raining, people bust out their umbrellas. Like that sounds like small stuff, but as large scale of this city
that sounds crazy compared to what I played.
Right. Exactly.
You
right.
gotta remember, I played day one. I started day one because we were still in quarantine.
Right. So I think it's going to be quite refreshing to go back and actually catch this game and see it at its full potential. Right.
Right.
Excuse me. It's also going to add ray tracing with 4K resolution, of course, with the Xbox Series X and the PS5 version. I think with your Series S, I think you're running at 60 FPS at 1440 is what the max it does with that machine. Still very impressive regardless. But it's cool. I cannot wait. Of course, there's too many games to play. I will be playing, of course, Horizon. That's going to be a game I'm going to be hopping into here pretty soon.
Nice.
So being that this game, I have it, it's ready to go. I actually have a physical copy back there sitting on the shelf, ready for me to just update the game. But I think you and I are both excited. I like to, maybe we could touch base in the future of, hey, we have some things that we want to talk about because I think there's a lot to see. Part of me just wants to like stand in one spot for like an extended part of time and just record, even if I'm there or not. Like I can walk off and do different stuff, but then record and see what the actual city life feels like. That'd be kind of cool. Is there anything you're looking forward to in the new update? Like outside of, I don't know.
Outside of missions not breaking and Windows teleporting you 50 yards back.
What a great clip.
I'm excited to see where the game is now.
Right.
Like it is still my favorite RPG to date. Like I want to see how well they did it now that it's not done, but it's tried and true. And this is what they're saying is the finished product.
Right. And I think, man, I just imagine if the developers would have got to release the game
when they wanted to
today, like, like today when everything was done in the actual, like the way the game looks and feels right now, I think, I think we have a whole different story about this game and like it breaking records and it's selling extremely well. And just, I think the story is completely 180 from what it is.
Yeah. And I do think it is a little sad that like additions to the story that were obviously cut short by development time are still going to be short. Like the life pass, it doesn't really matter. Like that was a big bummer for a lot of people.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited to see like at least mechanically where this game is at now.
Yeah, it'll be a good time, and we'll have to check that out and maybe report back and talk about it. But do you feel like it'll do something you do soon? You know what I mean? Like, is that something you think you hop into soon or no?
Time crunches and all of that. So I
know you're balls deep in Dark Souls right now, so I get it.
Yeah,
and Elden Souls, Ring's right around the corner, and then
Project Zomboid, Elden Ring,
Wonderlands,
Tiny Tina.
I mean, you got it's it's a good
There's
time.
There's a lot of games coming out right now.
So the train is still rolling with new releases, that's for sure. But yeah, I completely agree. We'll have to hop in sometime and get back to there. Now this is one you brought up.
Yes.
So this one is going to be regarding Nintendo and the weird shit that they do. All the time.
It's so true,
right?
Though.
Consistently, just Nintendo always just does weird shit, right?
Sometimes you literally got to ask yourself, like, what is, the clip from the Disney animated movie that is The Feelings?
The Feelings.
Inside Out?
Yeah, Inside Out. Yeah.
The clip where it's like, you just look at somebody and you wonder, what's going on inside their head? Like, that's just Nintendo as a company.
Yeah, as a whole. You're like, what the hell are you doing? But it doesn't seem to matter, ever. Man, we'll hop into hop into this before we get in too far into what we feel about it. So here we go. Let's hop back over here. This is going to be Nintendo 3DS and Wii U eShops will be discontinued in 2023. Shutdown process will begin later this year, curtailing or removing access to thousands of digital games. This is written by Kate Bailey for IGN. It was updated on the 15th. But the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS eShops will be discontinued in late March of 2023, so a little bit over a year. Nintendo announced today, effectively closing off access to a host of content that can only be found on those platforms. The shutdown will be a multi-stage process that will last through 2022 and until 2023. Yeah. So it's not like here's an end date. It's like, well, look at that. That's really cool. There's a bad omen. May 23rd is my birthday. So, sorry, I'll take full responsibility for this, I guess. But they will no longer possible to add funds using a credit card to the 3DS or Wii U eShop account. Then in August 29th, it will no longer be possible to use an eShop card to add funds. However, it will still be possible to redeem download codes. Late March 2023, it will no longer be possible to make purchases, download demos or themes, redeem a download code, or add funds. Holy shit, man. That is absolutely insane. So here's my thing. What does Nintendo do very, 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 very well with their hardware? What is their cartridges of old systems, even the Wii games, some specific Wii games to their GameCube games? What do all of those do extremely well as far as what Nintendo brings?
Just nostalgia? Is that what you're
They
talking about?
hold their fucking value always.
Yeah.
Always, always, always. Yes, Fiction said it perfectly in chat. Resale value. Exactly. Those things are insane when it comes to how much they're worth compared to what other systems have done in the past. Right. So I don't understand why. I get it, but I don't agree with the approach, right? There has to be a way. I don't see why you discontinue it before you have an avenue like for the Switch to download these games to. There is zero backwards compatibility, right? For the Switch to all this other stuff. Maybe it's not powerful. Maybe, I don't know.
That's the biggest problem. Yeah, right. There's no backwards compatibility. A ton of games are about to just disappear because they came out digital on these systems and you can't buy them anymore.
Right. So I've seen on Twitter, I don't know about you, but I've seen on Twitter a lot of people scrambling to find physical versions of these games that they love that aren't going to be, downloadable again and things like that. Which then again leads to my point of the value that they just absolutely hold on all of their physical stuff. Absolutely. I cannot, it blows my mind because I think you've got Nintendo doing whatever the fuck they want with their stuff, right? You have Xbox, who is extremely pushing towards game preservation, right? From previous generations. PlayStation kind of flirting with that line a little bit, right? They mentioned they had backlash. They were going to do the same thing. If you don't remember, PlayStation was going to take off the Vita and I think PlayStation 3, I believe it was, right? I think that's what they were doing. And they were like, everybody threw a fit and they were like, don't do that shit. That doesn't make any sense. So the PlayStation kind of, pulled it back. Nintendo doesn't do that though. You're not going to hear anybody bitching about it. Well, you will hear people bitching about it. I'm sorry. And by bitching, I mean that in the utmost respectfully. Bitching is just a term. It's not a negative thing you're doing. You have every right to do it, but, they're not going to give a shit. Nintendo does what they do. Fiction in chat says, remember Mario Kart 8, that little old ass game. Hey, we're giving you DLC. Give us money. Yeah, we won't make Mario Kart 9, but you will buy this DLC. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, they're turning Mario Kart into Smash Brothers, right? Smash Brothers Ultimate is what they're turning that into.
Nintendo just has power over their consumers.
They absolutely do.
That's what it is.
Absolutely agree with you. 1,000,000%. And this is going to, a hot take. If you don't mind, I'm going to piggyback off this. I've got one. I don't know if it's hot, but the more I play Pokemon Arceus or Arceus or Legends, whatever the fuck, the more I play it, if it wasn't for my daughter, I would have gotten rid of that shit a long time ago. Absolute long time ago. That game is dog shit. So here's my thing. So it's not okay. So the game itself, if you take everything revolving around Pokemon and the universe.
Okay.
If you take away Pokeballs and put them up there with something else, a different type of ball that captures stuff. If you take away the Pokemon, if you take away the Pokemon and substitute them for some other just animals, let's just say normal zoo animals, right? Let's just say that, and they have powers and they can do stuff. This game is dog shit. There is zero voice acting. There is absolutely nobody talks in the game. Nobody. That fucking drives me nuts. For a game that has been around for fucking a long time, you could probably hire some people to do some voice acting. Outside of that, it is the most mundane gameplay ever. And you know what they've capitalized on? They took Pokemon Go, and then what they did, they're like, you know what? Let's take this person that would normally walk around a thing and swipe their phone and throw a Pokeball at something and catch it that way. Now let's insert that person into a game where now it's just controlled with a controller, and you do the same shit because it's never ending. It is absolutely never ending.
It really is just Pokemon Go, but like on a Game Boy, basically.
My daughter feels the same exact way, man. So Pokemon with voice acting, won't buy it. Give me the mute characters. Resale value, baby. Oh my God. I've come to the conclusion, right? I was swooned. I was swooned at the beginning when I started playing. I was like, this is fun. This is great. This is what I wanted. And the more I played it, I'm like, this is becoming dog shit. It is absolute dog shit of a game. I cannot take it.
That's so funny because I came into your first stream of it and trashed it.
Yeah.
So I've thought this since the beginning.
I had fun with it. Here's the thing is you pop in, you're like, oh, okay, cool. I get to walk around and catch them as I please. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's great. That's so much fun. Cool. Whatever. The game it's dog shit, dude. I don't like it anymore. I'm enjoying, outside of what game is on the screen, I'm just enjoying the company that me and my daughter have. Like, she wants to catch all the fucking alphas. Fuck yeah, so do I. Just because you want to, but not because I want to, and not because the game makes it fun to do it. You throw some food, they fucking go eat the food. You walk up behind them, you throw a fucking Pokeball at their back, you have a better chance of capturing them. I get it.
You make this game sound like Nintendogs, which is hilarious.
I've never played Nintendogs, but I would probably.
It was like way back on the DS days.
It's probably the same.
DS. Yeah, DS.
It's probably the same. But you know what? I'm still gonna play it because I want to share that with my daughter, right? I absolutely. That's how they get you. It's like State Farm commercial with the fisherman fishing with the dollar. Oh, it's so true. Fiction, that is so well put. They got me. They 100% did. I can only imagine, right? If Game Freak was like, let's make an actual video game. Let's make a video game with a big story, a big budget. And they're like, hey, let's get voice actors for all this stuff. All the Pokemon sound the fucking same. All their cries and their screams and whatever sound the goddamn same. And it fucking pisses me off. Anyways, go ahead.
It would be insane to see a Pokemon game that goes way harder off the anime than any other game in the past.
Right.
That like actually has voice actors and like the whole 9 yards. Like a AAA Pokemon game. That'd be insane.
I think you could even. Here's the thing: is I think you substantially make this game better. Keep it the same art style. I get the appeal because it's there, right?
Right.
My daughter loves the way it looks. She loves the Pokemon, the way how the different colors, what they evolve into. The alphas versus the not. She can spot an alpha and she knows, right? That's an alpha. I'm gonna go catch that bastard.
That's exactly what she says.
That's verbatim. That's what she says. But I think if you keep the same art style and you just add voices to it, give these characters, like my guy just does this. He goes, whenever you answer a question, he just does this.
Yeah.
And then when he's surprised, he goes, that's fucking it.
Yeah. That's one of my biggest problems with the Elder Scrolls games, the fact that the main character's mute, the Fallouts before Fallout 4, right? Yep. Like any game that has a mute character, it's like I cannot connect with this person who is not talking.
Right. And maybe
I don't care if I I'm a dubbed, not subbed person.
Right,
I'm not gonna read the shit.
Right.
I'm gonna hit B and go fast through it.
Yeah. So that's my thing is I am trying to find the like where I draw the line with those kind of games, right? So when I get to the point where like Fallout never bothered me, right?
Yeah.
Pokemon Arceus main character has the face reaction from Sonic Adventures from Dreamcast. They'll remember this. God damn it. That's so great. Of course they do. But I feel like I'm trying to, where do I draw the line? Because I don't think Fallout ever bothered me that it didn't have the voice character because I felt like I was actually playing it. Maybe because that's first person, right? If Pokemon was different and it was first person, which I don't know how you would be first person, which would be maybe a little different, but because then I'm reading it like it's me instead of seeing a character on the screen that doesn't fucking talk. Nobody actually talks. It's just little fucking DS bullshit boxes, text boxes, and I'm sick of them. Right? It's a goddamn modern console. Do something about it.
The only game where that has ever where a mute protagonist has ever made sense to me is Animal Crossing, because you're talking to animals. That does kind of not make sense.
Right? Yeah.
I can suspend my disbelief there. But when you're talking to other humans, come on.
Yeah,
get voice actors.
Even Animal
Literally
Crossing.
just pay voice actors.
Even Animal Crossing, man. I don't know. I think I'm over Nintendo being Nintendo. Right? Maybe that's what it is, and that's kind of why I don't play as many games as I used to, but I don't know. I don't know.
We have a next phase to this article. Shall we check it out?
Yes, let's fucking do it. Let's look at it. Hold on.
I'm so excited
let's
for
do
this.
it. Let me switch here. Let me pull it up here. And this is a video.
I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I'm gonna play it for you at the same time you play it for stream, or play it for me at the same time you play it for stream.
All right. God damn it. Can I full screen it? I can. All right. So this is add some context, Hermes. I'll let you add some context.
So this is Nintendo tweeted out announcing all of this. As of late March 2023, it will no longer be possible to make Nintendo eShop purchases for the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS family of systems. And then Uncleel at the Uncle Al Show on Twitter replied, "It really do be like that though," and he made this animation.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I do believe.
It's so good.
God damn it. That is fucking hilarious and accurate as shit. Nintendo is weird. Let's just all confirm. I think we can all agree. Nintendo is fucking weird, man. So if you're watching this and you're like, fuck, I need to get these games, you might as well hit up eBay, hit up your local used game store, and buy them up, right? That's all I can tell you. If that's what you're looking for and you don't want to miss these games, buy them and then go out and buy a Wii U, because no one did when it came out. So do that. That'd be great.
Go out and buy a Wii U because they're still in the store.
And they're probably worth a lot because Nintendo, that's what they do, is hold their value. Oh my God. All right. So next story is going to be touching on a game that released today for us normal folks, and a game that released yesterday or the day before for if you're a big time streamer and you get deals and keys. So this one is Horizon Forbidden West. It released today. It did come out. It has a Metacritic score of 88 for the PS5, which is just the general one that I go for. Also on PS4, but I believe it's the absolute same. It just does it on PS5. Okay. So 88, which is good. That's a good score. It's a fucking solid score. It came out with some controversy to the fact that, there was some controversy around the fact that people weren't happy with the 89 that it was when it first came out. There are 105 critic reviews, putting the score at an average of 88. So I think, here's my thing, is these scores, people watch them too fucking much, right? Here is, if I ever had a website or any kind of respectable opinion that people wanted to kind of absorb and, you know, taking like, oh, I kind of want to check this out. You know, maybe I will, given what off of what Jordan just said about it. That'll never happen. But if it ever does, more like Horizon can't find a PS5. Well said. Well said. I don't know if I would do scores, because like how fucking nitpicky is it to go, I'm going to give it a 7.5, right? Or whatever it is, an 8.5, a 9, a 9.5, a 10, who knows? Did you have fun while playing the game? Yes or no? I did. Cool. Then recommend it. Did you not have fun?
Yeah.
Then don't recommend it. Like, that's what it should be. We recommend you buy it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they should be. And I get it. Critic reviews are always going to be around. They're jobs that are always going to be needed to have. But for fuck's sakes, I just don't understand, right? I'm excited to play this game. It's going to be a lot of fun. I enjoyed the first one. But I think there is a collective, we all need to get a collective agreement to fucking ignore these scores, right? I understand if there's somebody you respect, you're like, hey, I watch this person's content. We seem to have the same views and everything. I get it. Maybe take that a little bit more seriously, but at the same time, if you can, here's the other thing too, is like, I look at this from both sides. Is you're buying a game for $60 to $70 brand new when it first comes out. If you're questioning whether you should buy a game that much, where it dictates the score of the video game that other people give it, you probably shouldn't be buying it at day one anyways, right? You haven't, like, the game hasn't connected with you on some kind of level. And I get it. We've all been burned before by a game that we're like, this is going to be sick. I love this. This is going to be so good. And then it ends up not really being what you thought it was going to be. We've all been there. We've all been there. So,
right.
I just think scores don't need to be debated as much as they are. I don't know. Have you ever had any kind of instance where something was rated higher than what you have given it, or the opposite, much lower than what you would have?
Not really, to be honest with you. I really don't pay attention to it.
Good for you. Great for you. I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah. I do also have to wonder with some of these critic reviews on Metacritic,
Mm-hmm.
like, most of these are news sites, so wouldn't it be in their best interest to write something that might not be the truth?
You would think
to
so.
Gain more clicks. Not
necessarily. Yeah, but at the same time, it's how that comes down to who do you trust, right? A trustworthy news site, and that goes with any kind of news, not even game critics. That goes with movie critics, music, political websites, news websites, like, you know what I mean? It just goes like all that. So, I tend not to give anybody a certain amount of leverage or clout over another one. Just because I don't know. It's hard for me to just, IGN gave it a 9, but Twinfinite gave it 100. You know what I mean? Like, who fucking cares? That feels like you're just picking at stuff individually. So that's kind of how I feel about it. So I can't stand the discourse that comes with it, because this is an exclusive game, and Sony, Sony fanboys were upset that it got an 88, assuming that people were just bashing it to bash it. But then Xbox people celebrating the fact that it's only an 88, Xbox fanboys, like, that shit's exhausting to me. So I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up and, like, try not to. That's what Twitch is here for. You know what I mean? You could watch the gameplay on mute and just, okay, cool. That's pretty great. Stupid sound effects. You could watch the gameplay on mute. You don't even have to, like, the streamer itself doesn't necessarily have to, influence you. You could watch it on mute and just watch the gameplay that's being presented. I know when I watch Co-Carnage, sometimes there's games I wouldn't normally like that I'm like, I could probably like this. I get it. And I'm like, I don't like this, because he makes the game look, he does his job. He's doing his absolute job. So you also have to be careful there too. But I would just say, do your shit, check out all you can, do your research. And if you're questionable about it, wait for a sale. At the worst, wait for a sale. You might not be able to play it right away. But yeah, the sales will help with that. All right, next Hermes. Did you watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer?
Oh my God, it looks so good.
I don't know where to start. And spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the trailer. If you want it, I have it. So let me go ahead and actually bring it up here. Which is right here. I will post it in the chat. Boink. So there's that for everybody. Okay, we're not okay, calm down. So I wanted to discuss. Did you see, so you heard the voice as Doctor Strange was being escorted by some Ultron Sentry robots, right?
Right. Yeah.
You heard the voice where it says, maybe we should tell him the truth. Or we should probably tell him the truth, is what he says. None other than Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yep.
Which
Charles
if you're
Xavier.
which if you're not familiar with who he plays in the was X-Men and a Fox property, then Disney or Marvel, Disney then purchased said Fox properties, meaning that X-Men at some point could make an appearance. Oh yeah, there you go. So could make an appearance. So very, very exciting. It's also rumored that he is going to be part of the Illuminati. Any other things that popped out for that trailer for you, Hermes? Please know. What else got you excited?
Dude, everything. All the people coming back. I don't want to butcher his name, but Mordo coming back.
Mordo, yeah.
The actor's name, I can't.
Yeah. I know exactly. He's from the first Doctor Strange movie. Yeah. At the end.
So that's super big.
Oh, so big. Here's the thing. A lot of people are questioning that might be actually a different variant from another universe because of it could be a different one. He could be part of the Illuminati, which normally in the comics is Black Bolt. Let's see if I get this right. Black Bolt, Charles Xavier, Superior Iron Man, I think his name is, Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four. Oh, there's two more. Doctor Strange is one. He's in there. And why am I blanking on this last one? Either way, it's a big deal. It's a big fucking deal, right? If that is Charles Xavier, I can promise you shit's going to hit the fan, right? Shit's going to get interesting with the X-Men possibly coming over and mutants being introduced into the MCU.
If you look up Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness
Mm-hmm.
on IMDb, Patrick Stewart isn't listed as Charles Xavier. It's just blank. But if you look it up on Google and stay on the Google page, it says Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier.
Well, I mean, who else is he gonna play, right?
Right.
Will we see a variant Tony Stark? Dun, dun, dun. I hope so. Honestly, I hope the Tom Cruise stuff is true, and Tom Cruise is playing the Superior Iron Man.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Which Superior Iron Man, he wields 3 of the Infinity Stones in his suit, like actually wields and uses them in his suit. So that would be pretty nuts and insane if that's the case. But everything from, there's a short part in the trailer where they're like tumbling through different universes and crashing through like glass universes, where they tumble through. It's only a couple seconds, but it's an animated version. You can see in the background that it's animated. And a lot of people are speculating that's going to be the X-Men 97 cartoon that they're redoing episodes for and picking up where the finale left off.
Oh,
so how fucking beautiful would that be to do that? How cool would that be? I think you see at least 3 different versions of Strange. So you have Sinister Strange, you had Defender Strange, and then you had just normal art, MCU Doctor Strange, right? Next, what's interesting? Did you catch the poster? You haven't seen the poster? So there are. What if Patrick Stewart is actually Captain Picard from Star Trek? Oh my God, that'd be crazy. Jesus Christ. So yeah, the poster is out and there are hints and so many hints in all like the glass, the shattered glass around. So there is one shattered glass that has the Captain Peggy Carter shield from What If is one of those shards of glass. You can see it in one of them. I think it's bottom right or something like that. So there's
Captain Britain.
Yes, Captain Britain. Yeah, I think is that what they're calling? Is that what they're calling her? It's not Captain Peggy Carter.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
okay.
It is
Captain Peggy Carter.
Because I think Captain Britain is a whole nother superhero. But
you're absolutely right, though. It is there.
They're going to 100%. This is crossing over with What If. It is 1,000,000%. You're going to get live action versions of What If, because in the trailer also you could see zombie version of Wanda. You could see a zombie version of Strange in the trailer.
Right.
Those were 1,000,000% in What If as well. So I don't know what this movie is going to be like, but it looks like an absolute clusterfuck. Also, there are some people who said they see a Deadpool in one of the shards of glass as well. It's a Deadpool where he's like doing the whole wisp, like doing this, but it's also not clear enough. It's also not clear enough to tell if it is or isn't, if it's one of those things where you just see a face in something, but it's not really a face. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. I don't know. This movie's going to be fucking nuts. Comes out May 6th. I don't know.
If they were going to throw Deadpool into a movie, though, this would make the most sense.
They've already confirmed, right? They've already confirmed that he's coming to the MCU, right? So that's going to be fucking cool. But what better way to have him just tumbling through something and just make a short little cameo and then like, I don't know. I hope that's the case. They haven't mentioned any runtimes on the movie, right? I haven't heard any runtimes. It comes out in May, so I'm assuming they're still doing some types of editing, production editing probably, but yeah, just fucking insane.
I looked up the Deadpool thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can hardly tell if that's like there.
Yeah, so like that one
see
might
what
be
they're getting at, but
that might be a far fetch, right? But still would be super cool if that was the case. The other one had the cool trailer was Moon Knight. I'm just more excited about Moon Knight. It's going to be pretty cool. It'll be awesome to see what Oscar Isaac can do with that character and what that series brings. But next, Hermes, let's go ahead and get to the next final topic here before we hit our quick notes and kind of go from there. So there is a Lego set that I absolutely am going to be buying, talking about Horizon Forbidden West. If you guys aren't familiar with what this is, it's a tall neck that I'm going to be showing right now. Let's scroll. Look at this bitch right here. Oh yeah. So it is exactly, it's exactly 13.5 inches tall. That shelf back there, you guys can't really see it. This big shelf area I'm outlining is exactly 13.5 inches. So I'm getting this bitch. It comes out in May. Absolutely insane. It's Lego. I might have to get rid of this short little spike on top just to maybe save like a centimeter or two, but we'll have to figure it out. But it looks so good. Oh, is there a video for it?
The signal must be coming from its head. I need to get up there.
Oh, dude, let's go.
Cool.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head. There we go.
Excuse me.
Send map data to other machines, and now it's mine.
Dude, looks so good. I'm gonna be adults welcome. You're fucking goddamn right. Oh man. I'm like on the last few pieces of the Needler that I have from Halo. Granted, it's not Lego, it is Mega Constructs, unfortunately, but it's been a lot of fun. These are like my puzzles. My wife does puzzles and I do these. Like that's just what it is, right? And I absolutely love them.
Lego streams like really take off on Twitch. Like that.
I as soon as I get more space, dude, as soon as I get more space, I'm going to do my best and just chat Lego
cool.
build, dude. That'd be so fucking, that'd be so much fun.
You have a tip goal to like once you hit so much, you just drop the build and you have to restart over.
That's fucking brilliant. That's brilliant. I love that.
That would suck.
Now, yeah, or hit a tip goal, or at the end after you finish it, you have to drop it. God damn it, man.
Drop test.
No, Jesus Christ. Oh, that'd be insane. Fiction says Lego is the Nintendo of building things, the resale value, baby. Oh, dude, you're so right, Fiction. You're absolutely right. But yeah, that's exciting stuff. I'm fucking excited about it. That's just cool shit I wanted to share with you guys because you guys are fucking awesome. So a couple other stories. Time for just the quick notes, I think. But we have King of Fighters 15 launched yesterday. So if you're a fighting game, part of the FGC, go check that out. It's actually really, really good. I do know that the PS5 version of this game is input delay is really, really bad. That's from the research that I got from a couple people. PC is obviously going to be the best for any online play, just your net code and all that. Destiny Witch Queen final trailer released. And the final mission for the Season of the Lost. Yeah, Season of the Lost is out, called The Exorcism. It is a little bugged right now. I have gone through that mission 3 or 4 times. And if one person decides to quit during the cutscene is cut short for everybody. So that fucking blows. So hopefully they'll get that fixed and I can get that taken care of before that releases next week on the 22nd. So if you guys are big Destiny 2 fans, get ready for that. I know I'm going to be excited. And then last but not least, we have some Game Pass games I wanted to pop on and show everybody for February. Some pretty good ones. It's a pretty good month. A lot of people were not happy with it. I saw on Twitter, they said this is by far the worst month ever. And then it's just one of those cases for me. If you don't like the game, so fucking be it. Move on and get over it, right? So here's some games coming out this month. February 15th, you have the Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the Xbox Cloud Gaming. So you can play that on your phone, which is kind of fucking nuts, right? Lawn Mowing Simulator, 17th. Madden NFL 22 on the 17th. Total War Warhammer 3 on the PC for Game Pass there. That's going to be pretty nuts. That's absolutely going to be pretty crazy. RoboQuest preview on the 22nd on PC. Galactic Civilizations 3 PC on the 24th. Super Mega Baseball 3 consoles for the 24th. And then one of my wife's favorite games, probably of all time, is Alice Madness Returns on the PC on the 28th. So if you guys get a chance, I suggest strongly checking those out if you're into platformers and action games. Those games are nuts, and that has a huge twist ending that you'll probably not see coming. But that being said, Hermes, what do you got, man? What's going on with you? What's coming up? How's everything going? You're muted.
You damn right.
Yes, I got one back on him. Let's go.
So coming up, I'm going to be finishing off, hopefully, Dark Souls.
Yes.
Progressing a little equally in every direction in that game, so I have to progress more one way.
Are you doing all bosses?
Somehow.
Or just kind of finishing it?
I'm doing whatever I come across. So,
okay.
like,
Okay. Naturally, just kind of playing the game.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect.
And if somebody is hitting me with, hey, you are suffering from this currently a lot. There's this thing over this way that could help you.
Mm-hmm.
I head that way.
Gotcha. Nice.
There's a lot of walking simulator in that sense, but
well, it's part of the game.
So everything's trying to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. You'll have a hard enough time getting to that fucking spot anyways, right?
Right.
Any streams on the horizon?
I
just
believe
maybe next week.
I think it's Tuesday.
I know you're not trying to make a schedule, but I just wanted to see if there's anything we can let the people know. I'll go ahead and put everything in chat as we do.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I can tell you.
All right. Boom. So if you guys get a chance, hit that link in chat, hop over there, drop a follow, do all that good stuff. And if you're on YouTube, go check out Hermes play. Watch his first playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Twitch.tv/Hermes Akumu. Yeah, it's down there in there over here. I can't really point to it because it's on your side, but you know what I'm saying.
Down here.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yay! Look at that.
But yeah, so I'll be checking out some more Dark Souls on the 21st, which is Monday.
Sweet, awesome. 21st,
be
nice.
Around 7 p.m. EST.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. For me, as you know, I've taken a little bit of a break. That break is going to be continuing. I will be doing split screen next Friday. I think the following Friday after that, though, Hermes will not be here for one of those. So it is either going to be a short version of just chatting with me, episode 37 potentially for that, or we might have some guests. I have to kind of work my magic and maybe talk to a couple people and see what we can do for that. But outside of that, there's a lot of new stuff happening and new stuff coming. So as you probably can tell, if you are in the channel right now, I absolutely do not resub until you absolutely feel necessary because of the content. I'm not really putting out a whole lot, so I completely understand. I wouldn't want you guys to support me while that whole thing is going on. So, you know, toss it to somebody else, maybe Hermes, also maybe even Knickknack, any of those lovely lads, throw your sub to them, share some love, all that good stuff. I have also gotten rid of majority of my emotes. If you didn't see, I actually deleted quite a few of them. But those are going to be making a somewhat of a comeback. So if you guys, you know, don't see those, don't worry. They're going to be coming back, just not yet. Everything from animated to followers to tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 subs all coming in. But yeah, maybe we can get usually Knickknack for a split screen. Maybe we can, and ask him how it was to be a voice actor and motion capture for Dying Light 2, because he is a spitting image of that man, and I don't know how he didn't get it. But so yeah, you guys come hang out with me on Fridays. I will keep you all posted on our Discord, which is going to be in chat right now. You could always hop there. We're having a good time in there, chatting about every sorts of different thing. Destiny, Elden Ring coming out next Friday, which is a little bit bonkers. Speaking of Elden Ring, before we head out, I canceled my pre-order for the collector's edition.
What?
Yeah, right. So I thought about it and I was like, do I want it? And as much as I wanted to say yes, I thought about it and I was like, I don't need the extra stuff, right? I just don't, as much as I want to, because I haven't fallen in love with that yet, like I have with Dark Souls. Like
okay.
you might see a Dark Souls. Obviously I'm going to get a Sif. I have a Sif statue coming. That's going to be sitting back there. Which by the way,
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So the collector's edition, this is not like any concern I have that the game is going to be bad, but it doesn't have my heart like Dark Souls and Bloodborne does. So I'm kind of like, you know, tempering my expectations. If I get the collector's edition, I feel like I have to like the game, and I don't want to if I don't have to. So that's kind of if I limit the investment, right? If I limit my investment, I'm going in with a pure, just absolute honest opinion of the game. And I think it's going to be great. I really, really do. It's my most anticipated game, I think, ever, until they announce Bioshock 4. So, I mean, I'll just be honest with you, right? That's just my thing. But I'm still fucking dead excited. This one's for fiction. I'm probably going to get a digital version and not a physical one. Because I think I have all the Souls games except... No, all the Souls games. All the Souls games digital. So that's what it's going to be. So expect me sometime in March. I am not going to go live again with another stream until I have everything absolutely stapled down, from alerts to the design to emotes to scenes to transitions. Once I have everything set in stone and absolutely finished, you will be seeing me make an appearance on here more than just Fridays. So I'm just a digi boy in a digi world. You got it. Hell yeah, fiction. That's what I'm talking about. But I appreciate each and every one of you, your patience, your support in the meantime while we're gone. But yeah, so Hermes, like, you want to let's do some raiding. Normally we just do it, but I want to raid off. We're gonna raid to Mr. Knickknack.
Let's go. I was gonna say it anyway.
Usually Knickknack. Let's do that, right? Knickknack. Is it a C or K at the end?
It's a C.
NAC.
Spelled correctly. NAC.
NAC. Okay, got it. So we're gonna be raiding.
Don't tell him we didn't know how to spell his name.
Yeah, don't clip this and send it to him. Don't. I think he's playing Dead by Daylight right now, with a little thing called Dixper, which allows you to absolutely fuck with his game. So if you've never been to his stream before and you want to say hello and want to spend some of those tokens, he'll give you some boxes. He'll do all that good stuff. Make sure you absolutely screw with his game. Dixper's a lot of fun, so I appreciate it. Thank you, Fiction, so much for the kind words. It's always a pleasure to have you in stream and in chat, so thank you so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night and a great weekend. As always, this is my kind of sign off, is believe in yourself and do what makes you happy. And yeah, keep it easy, and we'll see you guys absolutely later. Bye, everybody. Boom, and...
Jarvis, drop my needle.
Oh, I didn't want that, but oh well. All right, stop streaming.